Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Let's start for today's video. So it's Saturday, and on Saturdays I do Cellar Saturday. We're drinking something off the shelves behind me. And after last week, not liking the coffee barley wine variant from Goose Island, I decided to do one that I do like. It's sad though because it's my last one from 2013, so it's a little over 10 years old at the time of review. They say best within 5 years for most of these, right? And I think if I remember correctly, Joe from Dell's Arcade fairly recently, the last few months, didn't he do, was it the 2013 or the 14, or did he do both? But I remember him liking it, and so I'm really excited. I still have a 14 and a 17, 17 up there. But yeah, it's my last 13, so bittersweet, but let's get into it. Using the a smaller prop glass, just so I can kind of savor it. All right, so not much head, which is to be expected. And a lot of lacing, a little bit of legs. There's the only issue with using the little glasses. That part's less obvious. But yeah, definitely looks, the part of this barley wine, it's like dark brown, not really quite black. What's cool about this too, just like the mini history lesson, is, the barrels had the bourbon, then they had Bourbon County Stout, and then they had the barley wine. So usually you can get a little bit of that stout, which is really cool. I do miss that post 2015 infection. Not that they do a ton of barley wines, which I know I talk about a lot, and I wish they would do more. But I do kind of miss that little thread, that little bit of extra complexity to it. I just realized I didn't say like the ABV or anything on this. Oh, it's only 12.1%. Nice. I know, only 12. I drink a lot of bigger ABV beers, so it's only 12 ounces and it's only 12.1% ABV. Anyway, let's get into the aroma. That smells awesome. Huge dried fruit. Huge. The caramel note is huge on it too, but it's like a nice mix of date and caramel. You get like prunes, a little bit of cherry, a little bit of molasses, tons of raisin. There's no staleness in the aroma. Like, I don't get any of that cardboardy thing. Alcohol's pretty well hidden. A little bit of bourbon coming through. I wouldn't say I get anything like vanilla or coconut from the barrel aging. No oak in the aroma, but I do get some bourbon. Soft chocolate, little bit of non-tart cherry. This smells fantastic. Let's get into the glass. Cheers. That's great. That's great. Oh my God, it's so good. There is a slight staleness in the taste that it was not really getting the aroma, like I said. Other than that, it's not like cardboardy. There's no off flavors. It's not like that. It's just it's like a piece of stale bread. It's not like it's moldy or anything. It still tastes like bread, but there's that staleness component. Like, you can still taste the greatness that was this beer. It's just a little stale, It's got the huge dried fruit, just like the aroma. It's got that caramel, a little bit of smokiness to it that I did not get in the aroma. I'm wondering if it's the char on the barrels, if it's maybe that little bit of that stout coming through. Not that the Bourbon County Stouts are particularly roasty or anything, but I get just a slight tobacco, or a slight smoke, slight tobacco, other thing I didn't get in the aroma. Brown bread, molasses for sure. You know what it is? There's a big grape juice component, and I was getting that in the aroma too. Now that I'm tasting it, it is like, no, that was the thing you were smelling also. That's interesting how it did that. I really like this. I mean, to be crystal clear and totally transparent, this is not its peak. It's not its like best ever. But I'm totally happy with it, and the fact that all these years later I'm still able to really enjoy this beer is amazing. Over 10 years old, and the fact that there's just a little bit of a staleness to it and everything else is completely intact. It's got those flavors I want. I'm really happy with this. A little bit of bitterness. Finally got some oak. Good level of that bourbon. I think that little bit of chocolate, I'm thinking, is from the bourbon barrel aged stout portion of this. Or the Bourbon County stout, I guess I should say. Man, this is good. And you know, every time I sip it, I do kind of pick up on something new worth saying. So I'll do one more sip and then we'll wrap it up. I'm finally getting whispers of alcohol. I mean, that's quite a few sips to not really get alcohol at all. That non-tart cherry that I got in the aroma finally present in the taste. Very complex. Certainly things are melded together, but flavors are still being able to be uniquely perceived. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. If you had this one before, have you ever had any of these bourbon, barley wine or whatever, stout, wheat, well, I guess would be wheat wine. It'd be impossible to have had a 10-year-old wheat wine from these guys. But have you had any Bourbon County beers that were 10 plus years old? What were your thoughts? Anything related, anything unrelated? Comment section below. Get those conversations going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews, both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.